Hey, it's your boy Saint, and this is another episode of the Godism series. Thank you guys for being here. I appreciate you and love you. Alright? So I'm on a website getting ready to download some anime, and they asked me, are you a human being? And you gotta tick that and then pick the correct pictures. Alright? Imagine the extent of programming. Everywhere you look, the extent of programming. Whether it's social media, whether it's the news, whether it's now trying to download something, everywhere they just want to make you believe that you are just a human being when you are an infinite, limitless, powerful aspect of source in this vessel. You are powerful, and everything that you thought you couldn't do or you are not capable of doing, I'm here to say that you are. I'm here to say that you are powerful, that you can do all things with the Christ that strengthens you, through the Christ within you, because everyone has an aspect of God within them. Everyone is everyone. Everyone is powerful. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to take away your power. They're trying to tell you that you're powerless. They're trying to tell you that in this matrix you gotta work your butt off to make it, to be successful. When the truth is, it's all just a dream. It's all just vibrations. It's all just energy. Everything around you is energy. That's why when you want the Ferrari, you don't call the Ferrari, you call forth the energy. You start attracting the thought patterns. You start attracting the emotional feeling of having the Ferrari. You start attracting the actions of what you would do. You start attracting the visualizations in your mind. You start getting those stuff. You start getting the imagination, which is a construct, which is a creation of energy within your mind, within your higher selves, within the astral plane. And once you create that, you start drawing that into your field, and the Ferrari follows. The physical object will follow. That's powerful. You are powerful. You can attract anything in your life. You can have anything in your life. You are actually everything. Right at this very moment, you are every single thing. All you need to do is remember your power. A lot of us are going through tough times right now. Going through tough times. Oh, I'm praying. Oh, I've been praying so hard. Oh, I've been meditating so hard. I've been fasting. I've been asking the universe. I've been asking my higher self, my spirit guides. Bring forth that blessing. Bring forth that breakthrough. Bring forth those amazing things that I asked for. A lot of us are doing that. A lot of us are crying for these amazing blessings that we've asked for over and over and over. A lot of us are putting in the work. We're meditating our butts off, trying to get that clairvoyance, that clairaudience activated, trying to connect with our spirit guides, trying to do Reiki and trying to do powerful things, because we know that we are capable of this. We know that we are multidimensional beings. We know that every multidimensional self has characteristics that go with the vibration that it's on. Consciousness that goes with the vibration it's on. Powers that go with the vibration it's on. So we know that we can just do the work. If we just do the work, we can draw in that multidimensional self that will have these aspects, these gifts. A lot of us are waiting for that breakthrough with the job, waiting for the breakthrough financially. A lot of us are looking for that love, that twin flame. We're doing the work, we're putting in the work, but it's not coming. actually, what is coming is more pain, more struggle, more situations and circumstances to trigger you and to test you. And now you're asking yourself, what the heck? I'm not asking for this. I've been asking for that. What's happening? Why is this coming up in my life now? I'm actually keeping my mind on high vibrations. I'm keeping my focus on high vibrations. I'm not allowing myself to go beneath the baseline and feel depressed and feel sad. I'm trying to keep above. Every time a thought comes up, I'm like, that thought is not my own. I know that I'm just a receiver, so I'm receiving thoughts that are popping up that are negative, and I'm not playing in that. I'm thinking of the opposite. I'm starting to be grateful and show gratitude. I'm being higher. I'm being on a higher frequency. A lot of us are on that right now, but still these bad things are coming up in our lives, and we're wondering, spirit guides, what's going on? Higher self, what's going on? God, what's going on? And I'm here to tell you that in order for you to get that blessing, these things are coming up in your life so you can clear them, so you can learn from them and be grateful for them. The only way you're gonna know what's a good relationship, is if you go through a bad one. Crazy stuff right there, right? I'm not saying that you should stay in a bad relationship now. Don't get me wrong. A lot of people are like, oh, okay, cool. I'm just gonna stay in this one. Jeez. So no. You are in a bad relationship, a toxic relationship. You outweigh the goods and the bads, and you're like, nah, this is not doing it for me. Actually, this is holding me back. I've learned all that I needed to learn in this relationship. My spirit guides are telling me to leave. My inner guidance is telling me to leave. And guess what? You leave because that was a phase. That was what you needed to go through in order for you to see and appreciate the best relationship that's on its way, the most loving relationship that is on its way. This was here to shape you. This was here to grow you. You're looking for the job, you go through a ton of crazy jobs, you stay at home, and you finally get a job, and you're like, I'm gonna hold on to this job with all I have because it's amazing. I haven't had a job from a long time, from the lockdown, and now I finally got something. Now, if you were busy with a couple of jobs before the lockdown, in the lockdown, and you got the job, you might not have held on to it. You might not have seen the blessing that was ahead in the job. Maybe you started off at the bottom, but you started becoming a supervisor, and you started becoming a manager and all of that stuff, and before you know it, you're blessed. You're getting that Lamborghini that you wanted. You know what I mean? You understand what I'm saying right now? Is sometimes you need to appreciate every such a circumstance and situation that is coming in your life, because it's there for a reason. It's there to teach you, it's there to grow you. Everything, the universe is sending you all these things. You crying out for that, it knows you want that. You're attracting that. But these things are coming your way, for one, to trigger you, and two, to test you in terms of, are you going to be the one who anchors the light in this situation? Because if you are, you're going to be rewarded for that. It doesn't have to be something physical. It could be something energetic that you could be rewarded in. It could be something consciously that you get rewarded in. But you're gonna get rewarded with no expectations involved. You are just being love and light. You are just taking on anything that comes your way and just shining light on it with no expectations. That's what we need to start reprogramming and rewiring the mind right now. We need to start rewiring the mind to understand that whatever comes your way, is there and sent by the universe, by God, in order for you to clear it, for you to get through it, in order for you to learn what you need to learn. And if you go into anything and everything on this dimension with that mindset, you will keep growing and keep becoming more stronger and stronger, and keep learning and keep shining that beautiful light. And you get to a place where you have the patience of Jesus, where you just patient, where you just loving, where you just amazing, where you just exuding that fifth dimensional, sixth dimensional vibration of love, where things are falling on your lap, where you are so in touch with your higher purpose, your higher consciousness, your godly aspect, where you are just speaking things into existence, where you are like, I can't even say I'm in need of that money, because you won't be. You will appreciate everything and you'll be blessed all the time. And the more you get blessed, the more you will appreciate. And the more you stay on appreciative vibration, the more things will be coming to you of a similar frequency. And you keep being blessed and keep being blessed and keep being blessed. You're powerful. You are powerful. It's time that you know. I'm looking like a messiah right now. I just saw myself on the screen right there and I'm thinking, oh my God, look at this guy. You're looking for Messiah? You found me. What? I am part of God. I am part of Christ. You are part of Christ. We are all Christ. Powerful. You need to start understanding that you are beyond your physical body. You need to start understanding and knowing your true self, that everything is possible. You need to start shaping that baby mind of yours. Start understanding that everything is possible. You need to be more of your Christ vibration, mindset, emotions. Because when you're like Christ, you know, hey, I'm gonna go to Pilate and I'm gonna get whipped, because that's my path. And I'm not gonna deny who I am. I'm still gonna say who I am. I'm from day on, I know that all of these things, all of these stages that I'm going through, I don't regret them. I'll do them over and over because at the end of it, I rose again in my light body. I ascended. God, how powerful is that? Like everything that you go through on this dimension leads to your ascension, your godliness, to be connected with Source once again, to a higher vibrational frequency, to that unconditional, powerful love, completion within yourself. How powerful is that? Why would I regret anything that I go through if that's the end product? Why would I regret getting stripes on my back? Why would I regret being stoned and carrying a cross and being triggered, sworn by people? Why would I regret being nailed to the cross, being stabbed on my side, if it all leads to my ascension and going back to Source? Why would I regret that? Give me that tenfold over. Give me it over and over and over again. Actually, give me so much that I change the vibration on the earth, that people start going through. Let's not even be sad for the people that are going through the struggles that they're going through. I said this in my other video. A lot of us are being sad that people are getting sick by the corona. People are getting sick by this. People are going through financial this and financial. Listen, everyone is on their own journey and everybody's learning and everybody being strengthened. Let's be on our own journey right now. Let's be on our own journey right now. Let's talk about our own situations, our own tests, our own triggers. Let's do that right now. Let's know that everyone has their own tests. Everyone has their own cross that they need to pick up and walk with. Their own weight. Maybe yours is a bit bigger than mine because I can't carry that weight at the moment. So you feel like you are overwhelmed, and I'm looking at it like, okay, that's a big cross. But I know I got my own cross that's weighing the same amount as yours on your back. It's also weighing me down. But I gotta carry that to get to the place where I need to put it up and take it off my shoulders. And I'm like, oh, whew. I didn't know I could carry that cross, but I believed in the ascension journey. I believed in my godliness. I was focused on that, and it got me through what I needed to get through. Okay, everyone is going through their own things. Allow them to go through their own journey. If it means you stepping in via your intuition, via your heart, your love, and if you are able to help and assist someone on their journey with them allowing you to, because a lot of people don't want help, right? A lot of people don't need you butting in their business. Okay, allow them their journey. They get to a place where they're more humble and more accepting. Allow them. Okay, but if they are accepting right now and they are ready for this message right now, if your ears are open, hearing this message and taking it in, and it's activating your light body, it's activating your DNA right now, then you are ready, and I can help you and I can assist you. And that's what I'm doing right now. So a lot of people that need assistance financially, emotionally, mentally, in any way possible, if they're allowing you to do so and you are able to do so, don't kill yourself to help someone else. Alright? Don't do that. You don't need to do that. You don't need to kill yourself and feel depressed and feel sad and feel angry because you normally don't help out people, and now it's something out of anger for you to do so. Start growing that love in yourself first. Start growing on your own path first. Become a person of love and light first. Then step out of that to help other people, to assist other people. A lot of us are like, oh no, I'm just jumping into this Christness. I'm gonna jump into my godliness and start helping people out. Start taking my last. You're gonna go through some situations and circumstances that cross is gonna be big for you, that you're gonna be carrying. Because you are pissed off right now and your vibration is shit right now. And guess what you're attracting to you? Similar vibrations. Because you stepped out of what you were supposed to be doing to step into some other person's mess. And now you feel like the mess that you stepped in. And that person that you stepped in the mess actually weren't even willing for you to help them, and they made you feel more of a mess for stepping into their mess. They're like, who asked you for your help? My God. Understand that everyone is on their own journey and everyone needs to go through what they need to go through. Help out if you can and you are capable of doing so from your heart. It needs to come from your center. That's the connection with God. I said it in my previous videos. If you want to know God, if you want to know source, first get to know love. get to know unconditional love. If you get to know unconditional love, you know God. You want to know Jesus? Jesus was the man. Christ was the consciousness. That's why it's Jesus Christ. Christ was the consciousness. Christ has nothing to do with Christianity. It has nothing to do with Buddhism, Hinduism, any of these things. Christ is consciousness. Christ has everything to do with everyone. Anyone can tap into Christness. That's consciousness. That's source. Jesus was the man. So do it out of your Christness to help someone, to assist someone. Do it out of your Christness. Know your power and know that there's nothing that you can go through that you can't handle. Know that. There's nothing that you ever go through, no matter how overwhelmed you feel, no matter how broken you feel, no matter how demotivated you feel, there's nothing that you can ever go through that you can't handle and that you won't come out on the other side looking at it. Looking at what you judge to be negative and to be bad and to be sad and to be darkness, you will look back at it and say, wow, that shaped me. Wow, I can thank that situation and that experience for growing me. There's nothing. Everything that you felt right now, everything that you went through in your past right now, think about it. Think about those times and look at it in a love and light perspective, in a higher perspective, and look for the lesson in the situation. And I am 100% you'll come up with one. So in other words, you can always be grateful for every situation and every circumstance, because right now what you are going through will be something that you appreciate a month from now. Whatever you go through in a month from now will be something that you appreciate a month from then. Whatever you go through a month from then will be something that you appreciate a year from then, 2 years from then. Even if it's a long period of time of bull crap, you further down the line appreciate it. As long as you are being centered in your heart, as long as you are being aware of your being. When I say aware of your being, I'm meaning your emotions, your thought patterns, your actions, and also, most importantly, who you truly are within, the godly aspect. As long as you being aware of your journey towards the goal, then you know, whatever I do, whatever path I take, whatever I go through, as long as I push for that goal, I'm happy. So always focus on who you truly are and your being and where you're going. Alright, you are powerful, you are limitless. Alright, you are beyond this physical body and you are beyond this 3D dimension and matrix. You are beyond it. You are just here to anchor that light, anchor that love, and just show it to everyone else. Be that light, be that beacon, be that lighthouse that guides the ship in the storm. You are just here to do that. You're here to grow your being and go through what you need to go through in order to shed off everything. But as you're shedding it off, you're not being negative about it. You're not being look at this in my life, You're not doing that because you are being centered in your heart. So as you're shedding it off, you're appreciating everything that you're leaving behind. You are no longer that person. The crazy part, you are no longer the person that you were in the last second. Every second you're changing. Anyway, let me not make it so close, because you're like, ah, well, every second I'm being a new person. Yeah, you're being a new person. Every breath you're a new person. Listen up. But you are no longer the person that you were last year. And the things that you went through last year, they can't even put a nick on your armor anymore, because you have grown so much from that person. They can't even dent your armor. It won't even faze you anymore. It won't even make you feel overwhelmed anymore. That shows how grown you are. Even if you put in a situation or a circumstance where you got to make a decision, you are so clear-minded now when you know yourself. So out of your heart you make a decision like that. Out of your intuition you make a decision like that, because you connected with that side of you. So even though you're looking at your past, you don't look at it like, oh, that bad relationship I was in. Oh, I hate that. I hate that job I was in. Because now you're attaching yourself with low vibrations. You're not attaching yourself. I tell people coming in to get a tattoo. People that come in to get a tattoo, they say, oh man, I wanted to get a tattoo, a couple's tattoo, but you know, I can't get my girlfriend's name. Oh my God, what if we break up? I'm like, what if you break up? If you break up, then you look at the name. You're not looking at the breakup. You're not looking at the bad, crazy stuff you've been through, the arguments. You're looking at the time you put that tattoo on. The feelings, the emotion, the actions that were going on when you put that tattoo on. Which was a blessed time, which was a loving time, which was the most happiest time in your life. That's why you went and put her name or his name on you. So why are you looking at the bad stuff? Why are you choosing and putting emphasis on bad and wrong stuff? Like, what the heck, dude? What the heck, guys? Why are we doing this to ourselves? Why are we anchoring ourselves, our memories in bad stuff? Look at the relationship for what it is and say that it helped me to become who I am today. I am blessed to go through that. I'm blessed to go through that job. I'm blessed to go through that time I didn't have, or the time I was in lack. I'm blessed. I'm blessed for Corona. I'm blessed for everything. Thank you so much. You taught me so much about myself. When you're thinking about it, you're not thinking about the bad, but you're thinking of what it did for you and in your life. So when someone says Corona, you're just thinking, oh wow, that really brought me to a place of love and light. It brought me to a place of courage. It took me out of fear. And because of that, no matter what the government says moving forward, I've already built a foundation that is not built on fear. So I'm never going to be scared of whatever they throw my way, or whatever who throws my way. That's what it brought for you. That's what these circumstances and situations are doing for you right now. They're changing your being every second. Every second. Right now you're different. Right now you're different. Right now you're in the future. Right now you're in the future. Right now you're in the future. You're still thinking about the future. Right now you're in the future. You're thinking about Christ coming again. Hey, He's already here. It's now. It's now. It's now. It's now. You want to show love? Show it now. Why are you thinking about when you go out and show love now? Why are you really... You wait to show love to strangers? Show love to your family. The people that trigger you the most. My cousin's probably going to watch this, and he's going to be like, oh yeah, you're speaking about me. Yeah, it's so easy to show love to a stranger. It's so easy to show love going out in the taxi when you set your mind and you've centered yourself and you're like, oh, okay, today I'm going to keep my vibrations straight. Anybody who triggers me on my way to work, when I get there, as I'm working, I'm going to show them love and light. I'm going to be patient with them. And then you walk past your mom and she says something, you're like, hey, mom, it's so easy to show love out there. It's so easy to love a street kid when you don't have any attachments with them whatsoever. It's so easy to, accept someone's circumstance and situation out there What about in here? What about in your circle? What about at home? What about within yourself? The things that you're going through. Can you show love and light to the situations and circumstances that you're going through? So easy to be there for someone else. Hey, yeah, no, don't worry. Whatever you're going through, it's meant for you, and everything happens for a reason. So easy to give them that advice because it doesn't affect you in any way. What about the things that affect you? Are you saying everything happens for a reason? Are you saying that everything is here to grow me? That I should appreciate every moment even though I feel like crap right now? That I should step out of that and switch my vibration and say, hey, there's better things to be thinking about than to be thinking about this negativity the whole day. There's better things to be doing than for me just lying in bed crying. I can switch myself. I'm powerful, guys. Listen, you're always thinking that you're powerless. You're powerful. People are watching this saying, I'm suffering from depression, I'm suffering from this and that, and anxiety and stuff. Listen, you are powerful to step out of that. You are. Don't listen to what science is saying. Don't listen to what the program and the matrix is saying, that this is something that you can't handle and it's overwhelming. Listen up. If you're in bed crying and stuff, get out of your bed, meditate. Go within. Connect with your love. Connect with your heart center. Think about the times you were loved. Think about the times you were held, that you were whole, that you felt happy. If you think like that, in the same time that you were supposed to be thinking, or you were going to be thinking about all the sad and broken things, if you start thinking about that for like 10 minutes, you would have already switched your frequency. So, are you showing that love and light in the situations that you're going through? Are you showing your godly aspect in what you're going through and knowing your power? Your power? Your power? Hey. It reminds me of when I used to drop a lucid dreaming video and I used to say, powerful, powerful. You are powerful. You are a multi-dimensional being. You are an aspect of God. You are infinite and you are limitless. Thank you for being here. Love and light to you. I send that forward. Through my being, connecting with you through time and space means nothing. I am powerful. You are powerful. Stay godly.